Hey guys, all right. So I want to show you how to look at a property or even your own property and analyze what's going on with the characteristics. There's different characteristics we're going to look for, and how does that affect the value of your property? And what that means is what you can get on the open market, what you can sell it for a neighbor, an investor, a realtor, basically what the property is worth, right? And a lot of people, yes, we have emotional attachments to the property. Maybe we've used it for a long time. Maybe we just thought, okay, over the years, it's just automatically going to go up in value. Sometimes that's the case, sometimes it's not. But we really have to look at the factors of what's going on with the property itself. So, yes, the area is important, the location, the community that it's in, what's around it. So, if we're just looking at some examples here, okay, so right now, we're basically in the farmlands of Missouri. And so there's some rolling hills here, but it's a lot of farmlands around it, which is fine. It does make it more rural. You're not going to have as many, subdivisions and things like that out here. But some people want that space and that privacy and all that stuff. So first looking at this property, there's nothing in blue. So you don't see any wetlands around. You're looking at a square shape, which is actually ideal. If it's a drawing where it looks like a kid is, drawing some weird shape and it turns out more like an octopus kind of a shape, then it's a very, very different property. And you have to imagine who wants to own that property and what are they going to do with it? If it's a weird shape, how are they going to mow it, take care of it, put a fence around it, manage it? It's just weird property lines, so that is going to affect the value. This is a rectangle. It's a great shape. This has plenty of road access. This is relatively flat, which is also good. There's no water access, and it's completely cleared of trees, timber, and brush and all that stuff. Highly desirable property. This one's going to go for more than most around it or other properties. Okay, next one. So this one is not quite a square shape, but it's not the worst if we had other elements going with it. You can see that part of it's not quite sure, what everything's going on in here, but some of it's brushed, some of it's cleared. Now, the challenge is this is a road, but there's no road going this way, at least not the map is showing. So you might have to double check on that, and you might know if there's access from a neighbor. But if not, you're immediately cutting out people that want to live here, put an RV here, drive to this location. I mean, unless you have a helicopter, how are you going to get in and out of this location? It might be feasible for hunters, but it's still going to dramatically shorten your pool of buyers and affect the value of this property. Even they have to cross through neighbors' property to get to it. And, that can be troublesome and challenges as well. So this property, just being that it has no road access, it's 70, 80, 90% less valuable than other properties. Okay. So next we have a good shape of a property, okay? And there's some openings around it, but as you can see, this is completely brushed. It's got trees, woodlands, and everything else. So it's not ruining the property, but it also is going to affect the value because somebody has to come in here and pay to have it removed, whoever's going to be the buyer. And usually they might have to work that into their costs of building a home and purchasing the property and all that. So they're going to need a little bit of a discount on that. It looks like a country road is going through here. You can't see it very well, but that means they have access most likely. I would double check on that with the deed again, but it does allow, people who want to build or RV or what's available to do that. So now you can see a few different examples.